Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of the iCraft SMP. Or should I say, welcome to the last episode. So yeah guys, this is the final episode for iCraft Season 2. iCraft Season 3 will be starting in about... I don't know if I'm allowed to tell you, but I'm going to say it's less than 2 weeks. I'll give you that much. And so for this final episode, I'm going to be going around the server, showing off a ton of stuff super quick, and I'm going to be using a lot of spectator mode. But the server's resetting anyway, so I guess it really doesn't matter. I'm not going to cheat. Don't worry, I'm just using spectator mode. I'm not going to add anything or change any of the world. Nothing like that. I'm just going to use spectator mode to show you guys around the server. So with the map resetting comes a map downloaded. All of you will be able to download this map via the link in the description. If it's not there, then check back tomorrow and it should be there. But the link in the description should be there, but there's a chance it might not be. You'll be able to download this map, load it up, and see everything that is here. So if you come to my house, here are the chords. You can see them right there. In case you are interested. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a sign on my house, Build Mine Survives Home, and I'm also going to empty my ender chest into a normal chest, so in case you guys want all my items for whatever reason, you can have them. So here we go. So there it is, Build Mine Survives ender chest. Now we just have to transfer what's in here to over there. So let's go ahead and get emptying these items. I'm going to be leaving a couple little Easter eggs on the map, so if you come to my base and look around, possibly in spectator mode, you may see a couple of signs around that I posted. So to the world download people, try and find them. So I'll be hiding these signs later, but until then, let's get on with the super fast-paced world tour. Here we go. Right here we have town, the center of iCraft, where it all began. Now the spawn chunks are not at town. We set it up that way so we could have farms at the spawn chunks and have town at a town. Here at town we have many icons such as the giant tree or even my hotel, and I spent a long time on this hotel. The post office, the sand shop, the aqua shop, the enchanting shop, the redstone shop, the end shop or elytra shop, the big packed ice building that nobody ever really used, Lugzilla spawn base, casually avid gamer's house, and dude plays his pillars of elements. Now let's take a little bit of extra time to look at this, because this has not been fully explored by me since it has been completed. We've got a wonderful little edge and fence that goes all the way around it. We've got the air and the earth and the fire ones, and this just looks beautiful. And right here we have the cathedral, which has now been pretty much completed, as I've heard. So let's get the sun out and see it with some shaders. And there it is, the cathedral. One of the biggest projects undertaken by any iCraft member this season. It's massive. It took the casually avid gamer many weeks to complete this build, but I do think it was completely worth it, as it is a extremely beautiful build. With stained glass decorations and pillars going up both sides, it is indeed one of the best builds, or arguably maybe the best build on the entire server. I know Virus's big build in the ocean comes close to this, and we'll be taking a look at that later. But the detail in this cathedral is just beautiful. But anyway, let's keep looking at some more town builds. Whoever made this little town spawn kind of, I guess, park area, it is beautiful. Props to you, because it's just beautiful, especially with shaders. And even though I'm only getting like 30 FPS, it's still beautiful. We also have a dinosaur breathing purple magic rings onto this farmhouse with wheat and things like that. And over there's Halloween Town, which I'll show off a bit later. Lugzilla's building shop, XB's gambling shop, Jess and NQN's flower shop, my Connect 4 game, and this strange sugarcane farm that's actually supposed to look like a fish tank. So that's most of the interesting stuff around the iCraft town. Let's take a look a little bit farther out. We have this beautiful birch tree house, but I don't know who built it, unfortunately, but I must say, it is pretty gorgeous. Snowman and pumpkin. And of course we have my elytra course, which is arguably one of the biggest projects I've ever taken on, if not the biggest. My elytra course goes for hundreds of blocks and even goes underground. All of you downloading the map will have the chance to try it out too. If you want to try out the elytra course, here are the chords. We also have Wolfie's base, now known as Ziggy. We also have my parkour course, one of the earliest projects I ever took on, and not too many people completed it. We also have what I think is one of my best builds on the server. Even though it is rather small, I put a ton of effort into try and make this thing look good, and I think I did a decent job. I'm trying to get good at building, but, you know, I still have a long way to go. I also tried to make a floating island in the sky, which did not go well. Welcome to Halloween Town. We've got tons of awesome and amazing builds to show you. So come on over to Halloween Town. Anyone remember this? My my submission to Halloween Town? Let's go check it out. So you come in here, it looks normal. You see a button here, you press it, and the floor drops out from under you, and you fall through lava. It's Lel, you fell in my trap. Yeah, I think it was a decent trap. Most people would probably be curious enough to hit the button, and I think I positioned it pretty good. It was one of those flat collapsing piston doors, so I also made a little redstone clock, but that got taken down for lag issues. We also have this replica of a witch hut in Halloween Town. We also have the iCraft Monopoly board, which I haven't actually got to play. I don't know if it's actually functional though. We also have this thing, which I've only seen a couple of times in videos, and I'm actually still not completely sure how it works. I've never played it, but it's some sort of mini game, and it's done really well. And there's two scoreboards up there, and the beacon changes colors depending on, I guess, who's winning. Again, I've never played this, so I don't know exactly how it works, but maybe you have to stand on this pressure plate, and I think maybe it has to be where you stand on the pressure plate and a hopper or something will toss in items, and whoever has the most items win. That's just a guess, but there is some redstone down here that you can see. But yeah, I'm still not sure how this works entirely. We also have this broken down rocket ship structure that looks pretty cool, and this barn in the sunset. And then I helped Koi get the overpowered achievement by giving him a notch apple. And then we have probably one of the most amazing builds in all of iCraft. This is possibly the greatest build iCraft has ever seen, okay? Here it is. This is Virus's epic base. Check it out. Look at this thing. This is one of the most amazing builds I've ever seen. And you can actually see Koi right out on the ledge over there. Hey Koi, that's really safe, by the way. So yeah, Virus made this incredible thing in the middle of an ocean, brought the ocean all the way down to the bottom, and then brought this all the way up to just about max building height. It is simply beautiful. And in my mind, one of the greatest builds, along with the cathedral, and of course Dude Plays his elemental towers. I mean, all three of those are amazing builds. I want to have something like this next season, but I don't know. I'm just not that Minecraftly gifted, or maybe I am. Maybe I am, and I'm just not showing it. We'll see. Let's see how I do next season, guys. I'll try and make something like this next season, or something, you know, just something big, cool, and awesome. We shall see. On to the next thing. And over here we have another feat of building, which is XB's Iron Titan. Now this is a iron producer like none other. You can see how many iron golems it's spawning. It's spawning a lot of iron golems. Well, I mean, not really right now, but it's like always one or two burning. Like there's two in there right now. Watch. As soon as one dies, oh, there's one. All right. Well, as you can see, this thing is super awesome, and if you want to see all the iron it's produced, you can come in here. I've actually left a sign there, but you won't know what it says. You can see every single chest is filled up with iron ingots. It's super duper efficient. You can hear them dying. And over here we have the quad witch huts. We've got a witch hut there, and we also have a witch hut there, a witch hut there, and a witch hut there. Now all of these have been turned into farms, and all of the drops collect at the spot right here. Now as you can see, all the drops come down from the two witch huts over here. If I fly this way, you can see the path leads from this way all the way over here, and the path from that witch hut over there leads all the way over here. They both lead down this item path of water into the storage system, where there is a ton of stuff. So if we look in here, yeah, people have been taking all the gunpowder because people want TNT, you know, but we've gotten tons of gunpowder from this. It's a crazy amount. We also have a lot of sugar. All my chests just disappeared. What even just happened? All my chests just disappeared. What? F3T. Maybe if I reload my resource packs. Okay, so all my chests disappeared. That's really weird. Okay, well, as you can see, we've got tons of sugar, tons of glass bottles, basically everything you could want from a witch drop, and we've got it. So those are empty. We got sticks. We also got what else? Spider eyes. We also have a ton of glowstone somewhere. Somewhere around here. Got a bunch of glowstone, bunch of redstone right there. But yeah, this is the quad witch farm. Nobody's been AFKing recently, so there's not a ton of drops. That's about it for the cool stuff I'm going to be commentating over. Now I'm going to go into some replay mod montages of some of the areas. Anyway, after that, I'm gonna be saying goodbye.
A balance, feeling free. I'm a part of this place above, and I know it cannot last, but at last I can finally breathe. And I know it cannot last, but at last I can finally see. Floating away with you in the backseat of my car. We're timeless, sailing through, but tonight, no, we can't go far. And I know it cannot last, but at last I can finally breathe. And I know it cannot last, but at last I can finally see.
Well guys, it's been a good season 2. I think now it's time to welcome season 3 with open arms. We've got close to 10 new members joining, or maybe even more than 10 new members joining. Enot's going to be in this season, so I'm going to be doing some collabs with him as well. And it's just going to be a grand old time. And I have a few remorses from this season, yes I do. One is that my entire base is super ugly. Like, look at this. What is this? What is that? What is this? Okay. Everything is super ugly. I'm going to make one of the most prettiest, most organized bases ever in the next season. There's going to be chest organization and probably a hopper system that sorts all my items like XB has, so it's going to be costing a lot of iron, but once it gets an Iron Titan up, I will make that. Or maybe I'll help him with the Iron Titan. Who knows, but I'm going to be making myself a sorting system at some point. I'm going to be making all the things I need to. But anyway, guys, this has been it for the final episode of the iCraft SMP Season 2. I will see you in, who knows, it's probably going to be a week or two, probably a little over a week until the first episode of Season 3. So until then, download the map, play on it, look for my hidden signs, and I will see you all in the next episode. Goodbye, everybody. Woo! Oh, yeah. And also, big thank you to Lukezilla for paying for hosting the server. We couldn't do it without him.